Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. Let's now go and kill a skeleton. I should have plenty of damage output now. Or I should be able to kill Trompe Boy pretty easily at this point in time. I can do it in better style. Though some argue that I think a lot of people tend not to like the elfin outfit. I think it's cool. Oh, and so I've never had to fight this guy. Like I've always, I guess maybe I've never left and then came back in after I had already started fights with Trompe Boy in that one with the multiple Trompe Boys. I suppose. Let's see. 84. Nice. Yeah, this is gonna be good. It does, yeah, they do this magic stuff and it doesn't matter. I don't do magic damage, so excellent. Okay, let's run out of the flames. Let me heal, which I forgot that existed. Even the whole thing about being able to heal, I just, I just forgot it was a thing. Who knows how many times I've got into a fight and was not at full health. I guess that's a sign. Huh. This must be the real Trompe Boy. As he didn't try to attack me. Okay. So I'm going to still try to attack the one that seems like the real one, which I think because of the fact that I'm Fane, I'm able to tell the difference. I'm gonna try something here. Boom. Will I? Oh, yes. It allowed me to start the fight closer to this guy, which is awesome. So let me do that. I get an extra point. And then do that. Oops. There we go. Get bloody arrows. Now let's attack this guy. Excellent. Excellent. Now I have no way. Oh, I do have a way. I can use this knockdown arrow to make him fall down so that he cannot run away. Which otherwise he's just going to use a chameleon cloak, and then I'm going to have to deal with that nonsense. My plan is to just kill him. Yeah, every time someone attacks me, it seems like I get to understand whether or not they're actually someone who's real or not, which is pretty cool. Now, just for good measure, I'm going to attack him with something that's going to hit both. Because, that's how you do things, right? I don't think I'm going to kill him with these next two attacks. Nah, I'm not going to kill him with these next two attacks. However, I am going to make sure he can't leave. Oh, and a critical hit. MFN. Hold on. If I can heal, that should actually kill him. Yep. Killed him softly. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so this gives me, okay, awesome-ish, maybe? I can sell that. Sell, of course. This thing, let's see. Let's identify it first. I'm probably going to pick it up, but 212. That means I should get like 100 for that. So let's, is this level 1? Yes. Okay, let's identify. Okay. I'm never going to use raised bloated corpse. But
As you pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up through the bones of your arm. Your mind itches. You don't hear, but feel a whisper in the cavity that functions as your ear. It tells you to slip the ring onto your finger.
I'm not gonna put that on my finger. It's gonna curse me. And then I need to bless myself to uncurse me. And that's just not gonna happen. So let me check my equipment and make sure I don't have something better now of things. I can't do that. Why do I have stained pants? That's like a thing that I shouldn't. Also, why do I not have anything in this slot? I need to just add something. It doesn't matter what it is. I can do earth resistance or water resistance. This would have been useful in this fight, I suppose. I guess I'll do water resistance. Why not? Why not? Okay, let's go through here.
That's plenty.
Indeed. It's in you. Ooh, just money. Ooh, more money. Supernova, sure. Ooh. Is this better than what I have? It won't let me do anything with that, so I'll just take it. Ooh, I wonder what this is. It's chest armor, so I'm pretty sure I can't wear it. Oh my gosh, I can. Yoink. Okay, let's look at this beauty that I just picked up. This gives me, oh, look at this. Okay, the Vest of Wonder. It doesn't give me a lot extra, actually. But yeah, so okay, so this is a good and a bad thing. Warfare gives me damage. A +1 intelligence does not give me damage because I'm a finesse character. The Constitution, however, gives me health. So I lose damage, gain fire resistance, and a little bit more magic armor. Well, I think the best way to figure this out is which one looks better. Oh, I have a cape? This gives me a cape? Yes. I mean, of course. Why would I not? What does this one have? Maximum physical armor. I do want that one. So can I extract this? There we go. Awesome. And now I can put this in and put this one, wait, not this one back in because I want that physical armor. So I don't get turned into chickens randomly. But I don't think I've had to, I don't want to get turned into a chicken.
You made it all this way.
Yes. Why were you trying to keep me out?
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brachus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there. And I can't leave without it. As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die.
Well, I'll break it for you.
Really? You would?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
Telekinesis, I guess, is good. Can't do anything with that. This gives me I can't do a helmet. This gives me Scoundrel, which I don't need Scoundrel for any reason. I guess Scoundrel gives me more critical. Yeah, but I think I actually did something else that gave me Scoundrel. So I think what I'm going to do is this, which unfortunately won't let me see what I have already. So I can't tell if what I have is better or not. I guess I'll do this and just I have a feeling what I have is better. I'm going to do the ring instead. Now, let's see. My equipment. What do I have for these? Oh, yeah, the huntsman and finesse is totally worth it. I am happy that I didn't switch. I could change this to be scoundrels. Not worth it. Okay, I think I'm pretty good with what I have then. Just open up some more stuff and take things. Ooh, I know where I'm gonna put that one. Currently, I have a max vitality, and you know what? I don't want that. I mean, max vitality is all great and all, but having more for my having more stuff for my what do you call it? I'm just so happy I have this cape. Yeah, buddy. Having more magic resistance is useful for multiple reasons. So let's look at this. Let's check these
The jar on
out.
the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one of them move. The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out into the wilderness. As you roam, the human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power, for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got were shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your bones tingling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing.
I will destroy it.
You see a shape emerge from the ruins of the broken jar, a lizard in the finest necromancer robes. It grudgingly nods at you as it starts to fade from the mortal realm.
Farewell to flesh. Farewell to bone. Farewell.
Let me check my journal. Oh, okay. I need to destroy these jars.
The soul jar stands on its plinth, glowing softly. From within, you can almost hear the whisper of a voice. You see, or rather, you feel a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in the air, pine needles brush your cheeks, and in your arms you can feel a weight. A body, dead. But you have hope. Your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps not wiser. You march at the head of a shambling host, the enemies of Brachus Rex melting before you. The scene twists again. Now Brachus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side. You lash out in treasonous rage, but cold arms bind you. You're sealed away in a tower. Your screams fill the darkness. You feel a jolt and open your eyes to see the soul jar before you, lying still in the vault. Your hand falls from the jar and grips the pillar as you try to calm your ragged breathing.
Break it.
A human spirit slips from the ruins of the jar. Decked in necromancer robes, she turns to you, bows, and starts to fade away to nothing.
My eternal thanks, young one. Oh, timely death.
I mean, I could be like that and just not like let the pick up that.
Look
Yes.
at that one. It hums with inner source.
I could be like mean and just not let them leave, but I don't see a point in that.
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter. With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still throbbing in your bones.
Okay, smash it.
The jar shatters like glass, but a spirit rises from the shards like smoke. The ghost of a dwarf, bedecked in necromancer robes, winks and blows you a kiss before slowly fading to nothing.
Beautiful. Thank you. My death waits.
Yeah. Catania's.
The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. Now it's covered in grime, its paint chipped away, and its jewels long stolen. The soul jar rocks slightly, light flashing from underneath its lid. On its rim, you can just barely make out the name Gratiana. As soon as you touch the jar's cracked surface, you see a vision of splendor, silks, fine food, and decadent lechery. But underneath it all lies bone and blood. The vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her, purging wand in hand, standing amongst it all. She throws her head back and laughter echoes in your skull. A shadow falls across her, and you see a large, weeping face. She reaches out as if to comfort, but Brachus drags her back. You see her fall into the mire of the swamp, trapped. As you pull your hand away, you can feel a deep, longing sadness in your soul. Is it regret, or just sadness for a life that used to be?
I don't know what to do with her soul jar. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, usually I'm just freeing people's souls. So do I just free hers as well? I suppose. I don't really want to hold it. I mean, I guess I could give it to her. But I'm just gonna free the soul. Maybe that's what I should do. I'm gonna slip a jar in my backpack. I'll make a decision at some point. Some point later. Okay. Use this lever. Now that door is open. Awesome. What's over here? Ooh. Ooh. What are you?
The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. You can't tell if this was meant to be symbolic somehow, or a mere act of vandalism.
I'm going to stare at the statue.
As you take in its chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life and embraces you awkwardly with its broken arms. Unable to resist, you're flown away into an endless dark.
Ooh.
That shrine seems to have brought me here.
Excellent. I've been here before, but never as Fane.
No trees, no soil. This is horrific.
Come with me, thing. What are you? Amadia.
You walk towards the figure on the dais, but wisps of mist start to cloud your vision. With each step, the mist gets thicker, hiding the figure from sight.
Fane. Fane.
I'll rush towards the sound.
You push through the fog, chasing the voice at breakneck speed. You trip and start to fall, but catch yourself against A bookcase? You look around in shock as the mist clears. You are standing in a library. Your library. You hear a cough behind you and turn to see your assistant, Harina. She hands you a thick book. Observations on the Universal Veil. You look at her in confusion as she explains, "You asked me to bring you your research, Master Fane, for your guest." As you walk through the library, Harina expresses her condolences. It is a shame that the king forbade further investigation into the Veil. It was a fascinating topic. She leads you to a door, your study, and pushes it open to introduce your visitor. You step through the door and see the Lady Amadia, one of the 7 lords.
I'll bow deeply and welcome the matron to my humble office.
Oh, please, there is no need for ceremony or dusty titles. You may address me as Amadia. I must say, you created quite a stir earlier, dear Fane. The other lords and I were quite impressed with your research. We believe the king's decree that you should not investigate the Veil was misguided. We would like to view more of your research. And I see you have already brought me some reading material. Kindly give it here, my boy.
I'm gonna ask what she's doing here.
The king, the king. Is he truly all our people ever talk about? What of knowledge, young one? What of discovery?
She snatches the book from your hands, thumbing through it, engrossed by your research.
Yes, quite fascinating. A barrier of pure source. Do you truly think this Veil is the key to unlocking a new future?
I'll answer cautiously.
Yes, so we gathered. We found it strange that the king would refuse you the chance to explore something that could be so beneficial to our people. But perhaps there are still paths we can walk. Perhaps.
There is a crash of timber behind you, and you can feel hands grabbing you. You are dragged backwards as Amadia screams. The screams fade to nothing, as does the scene before you. You're standing on the cold, glowing stones once more, with Lady Amadia before you.
Fane, darling Fane. I had to know. I had to be sure. If you were not who you claimed, it could have been a disaster.
That was, is this a Fane thing to say? That it's just stupid text? She could have just quizzed you. You've kept pets smarter than the mortals you've met. I'm gonna ask her though, who did she think I could have been?
Who? Anyone, my child. Anyone would be a threat. No one in this world has escaped the madness unleashed by the king.
I'll talk about creatures that look like Duna and the others. They're worshipped as gods, for goodness sake.
Ah, but we are gods. We ascended beyond our previous forms. But we had no choice. Not after what we discovered. We know why the king forbade your research. He already knew about the Veil, Fane. He was draining its power, leeching from it to build up his own strength. When we confronted him about this betrayal, he used his power to try and subdue us, to turn us to slaves.
So I don't know what he did to me, but I'm gonna say that.
Just so. His madness for power knew no limits. We fought, of course. The king scorched our land, but by uniting, we overcame his evil. He was banished beyond the veil he had tried to subvert, but our victory was hollow. Our people, oh my child, they were erased, destroyed utterly. We seven were all that remained.
I'm going to say that it can't be.
I fear that it is. But you must steel yourself. The fight is not yet done. For centuries, the king has been searching for a way back into our world. And beyond the veil, he found the force that could help him do it. The void. The moment we discovered the void, we understood the veil was created to hold it at bay by powers even more ancient than us. But thanks to the king, that evil has been seeping through the cracks. We have contained both ever since. But now, alas, they are winning.
But how? What changed?
I fear we are no longer united. I fear, well...
Amadia turns and gestures to the scene behind her. Down below, you can see the 6 other gods fighting, clawing at each other, everyone desperately trying to get the upper hand.
Over the centuries, the drip of void into this world corrupted the others while they played with their mortal races. I fear it is too late for them. For us. But you, Fane, you have been untouched by it all. The world needs a power to protect it, and you are the key, Fane. But you have fallen so far.
I'll say I haven't fallen, but we're pushed.
Of course, my child. All you did was to seek knowledge. The true crime was your punishment. And you will have justice. But first you must return to the world and escape that island. But you will return more powerful. As your first step towards righting the wrongs of this world, I grant you my blessing and give you the ability to bless in turn.
Amadia stretches her hand out, and you feel a warm glow spread through your bones. You feel a sensation that you have not felt in a very, very long time.
You may have noticed I have tried to help you on your journey, that I can bless the very water beneath your feet. Now you have that power for yourself.
I've only seen poison, actually.
And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers await you, if only you will seek them. And seek them you must. But before you begin, a word of warning. I gather that you travel alone.
Yes, I do not crave the company of lesser creatures.
I am pleased to hear it, for there are others in the world. Godwoken, the mortal champions chosen by the others. They will walk the same path as you, but they cannot be allowed to reach its end. You must be the one. Only one can wield the power needed to stop the king. Only you, Fane.
She lays her hand on your skull, and you see it clearly. The others, the gods, Amadia, and you. You are her chosen. You are her Godwoken.
So go forth into the world with my blessing, dear one. Heed my words and go.
Excellent. And what do you have to say, Sir Laura?
Branches, we've returned. Every second we spent in that hellish place was a second the great acorn drew closer. Interesting. You thought it was interesting, Quercus. Do you know what's interesting? Watching an entire world be strangled by the roots of doom. Seeing the giant races fall like leaves in frost. Hearing the screams of... I don't know what you're talking about. I am perfectly calm. Anyway, as interesting as that cold hellscape might have been, it does not solve our problem. We are here to stop the great acorn, not hide from it. It's already helping more than it knows, Quercus. The fate of the world depends on our ability to research a spell to protect Rivellon.
Interesting.
We need to travel across the land, gathering clues, experimenting with different magics, and come up with a spell to shield Rivellon from its doom. Of course, for us to do that, we must avoid being eaten by the servants of the Great Acorn. And that is where our big, foolhardy shield comes in.
I'll say excellent. I have enough to worry about.
Grand not! It's the Great Acorn! Quackus! Quackus! Savage the wretched giant for its blasphemy! No! I am not going to share our magic with it. I don't care how much you like it, Quercus. Very well, I cannot give it magic, but I can teach it how to forge one spell, if it will keep you happy. One!
The squirrel reaches out, touching your foot with a delicate paw, and you feel your mind open. You can see the forces of magic and see how to combine them in a new way.
There, maybe now your pet will have a fighting chance. Yes, yes, you're welcome, but can we please get on and save the world now?
Excellent. What did I learn? Erratic Risp. Awesome. Okay, so I need to do a couple of things right now. I first need to figure out what all did I do, what else going on. We found Britannia's soul jar. Deal with the soul jar, indeed. Found a purging wand. Now I can take it to the sheet seekers. Awesome. Now my story. Okay, great. Okay. Okay, I knew Lady Amadi was one of my lords, but here she is a goddess. I learned much in my short time. Okay, yeah. Madia tells me that the king wiped out the Eternals. The 7 lords remain as gods, but my family and friends are gone. I am the Lady Godwoken, the last hope of my people. I am to compete for divinity with the champions of the other lord gods. Okay, now I need to, escape the island. I want to look at the chronicles. Champion of gods. Okay, and then we found a purging wand. Okay, sweet. So that's great. Let's do a quick save. Okay. All right, so I think now then I need to find that one guy. What's his name? The one that went to look for purging wands. So I need to find him, which I know this is gonna be a fight that started for that. So I think I should probably get going there. I think maybe going to wait, actually, do I want to be here? No, I don't want to be here. I'll go to Amadia's sanctuary. Yeah, that seems the best place to go. Yeah. Oh, Mo, wait a second. I'm supposed to be an elf right now. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. So I think that's it for now. I'm going to take a break here. Yeah, I'm going to take a break here. We found out a lot of things about Fane, so I think I need to just digest all the things that were just learned. So, until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.